Snake plant is a rather easy plant for new gardeners to grow since it can tolerate longer periods in between watering and low light conditions. It also has a reputation for filtering toxins. Here is a complete care guide on how to care for a snake plant. Snake plants thrive in indirect bright light and can also tolerate direct sunlight. They also do well in low lighting conditions, although growth may slow down. Snake plants tend to develop root rot if overwatered. Water the plants only when the soil is dry. It needs less water in winter since growth slows down. It must also be noted that snake plants do not like their leaves to be wet, as fungus can attack the leaves. The snake plant can tolerate humidity of an average home, which is around 40%, and even higher humidity levels of warmer climates. Temperature. It grows well in temperatures above 50 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperatures below 50 will cause the roots to die and leave scars. The plant must not be exposed to drafty winds in the winter. Soil. Snake plants generally don't need to be fed, but appreciate a little boost during their growing season of spring and summer. A regular houseplant fertilizer is good enough. Apply the recommended dosage when spring begins and once again during summer. It doesn't require feeding in winter. Potting mixes meant for growing cacti and succulents are best, as snake plants are prone to develop root rot in waterlogged soils. Use a porous clay pot or similar material with large holes to help ensure proper drainage. Toxicity. Snake plants are toxic to cats and dogs if ingested, causing vomiting and diarrhea, and can be fatal if consumed in large quantities. Repotting. The plant can be repotted when you see the roots appearing from the pot's drainage holes. Some recommend repotting the plant once in 2 years. Others prefer to wait longer. Grip the plant firmly around the plant near the soil. Avoid gripping the plant at the top since this will stress out the plant. When you've got a firm grip, pull the plant up gently. Once the plant is free, transfer to a bigger pot. Propagation. Pruning is not recommended as it does not stimulate growth. This stresses the plant and it will grow slower while the cut heals. The only maintenance needed is to remove dead or diseased leaves. Snake plants are propagated by 2 methods: cuttings from leaves and dividing the plant by the rhizomes. Leaf cutting. Snip off a healthy leaf near the soil and transfer into a pot. These cuttings can also be propagated in water until the roots start to appear. Sometimes varigations can disappear if snake plants are grown from leaf cuttings. Dividing from rhizomes. Take your snake plant and remove it from the pot. Carefully remove the soil and start separating, breaking off rhizomes as necessary, and then just plant them in separate pots. Additional care. Turn the pot once a week, best done when you're watering the plant, to ensure all the leaves get enough light. This will help the plant to grow evenly and vertically rather than leaning towards the light. The flat leaves tend to collect dust. Wiping with a damp cloth is recommended. Common problems. Fungus can affect snake plants if temperatures get too low or if you water them too often. Another problem that occurs is leaf scarring if the temperature in the location of the plant becomes too cold. Root rot affects the plant's ability to thrive and perhaps even kill the plant. Always use a good soil mix with good drainage. Spider mites and mealybugs like to eat snake plant leaves. Spider mites can be dealt with by dipping a cloth in water and a little dishwashing soap and wipe the leaves. Make sure you dry the leaves thoroughly afterwards. Mealybugs can be removed by wiping the leaves with a damp cloth of equal parts rubbing alcohol and water. Make sure to dry the leaves properly when you're done.